Hello everyone. Today I wanna give you my arguments about motion. This house regrets the implementation of military-style disciplinary measures or pembarakan for problematic student in West Java. Okay, in this video I want to give my two argument. For the first for government side and the second is for opposition side. Okay. So for the government side is the first. Um, as the Prime Minister of today's debate, I stand firmly for the motion. This House regret the implementation of military-style disciplinary measures or pembarakan for problematic students in West Java. These methods are only outdated and potentially abusive, but also ineffective in addressing the root cause of student misbehavior. For the first argument is violation of human rights and child protection. Okay, let's acknowledge that students, no matter how problematic, are children and right holders under both Indonesian law and international conventions. Military styles punishment, often involving physical training, yelling, public humiliation, and it can easily cross the line into psychological or even physical abusive. It may violate the child protection law, which emphasizes education with love and respect, not fear and control. We cannot normalize harsh discipline just because it looks tough or seems to fix behavior quickly. Student dignity must come first. Okay. For the second argument, it doesn't address the root problem. Pembarakan treats the symptom, not the disease. Many students considered problematic are victims of poverty, broken families, bullying, or lack of psychological support. Sending them to camps only teach them obedience, not self-understanding, emotional regulation, or the value of learning. We are investing the discipline, but not in healing, not in mentorship, and not in professional psychological support. A military bootcamp is not a solution, it is a shortcut that ignores what truly helps children grow. The opposition might say that these measures instill discipline, respect, and national value, but fear-based obedience is not the same as genuine character development. Research has shown that such disciplinary measures can increase resentment, trauma, and recidivism. That means students might behave well temporarily but relapse into even worse behavior later. A true character is built through engagement, trust, and support, not force and fear. For the conclusion, pembarakan is a policy of fear, not care. It sacrifices the long-term well-being of children for short-term order. We must replace it with a policy that treats students as human in need, not soldiers to be controlled. For the reason, we on the government bench deeply regret its implementation. Okay, we move to second argument, that is opposition side for the motion. For the same motion. Okay, for the opposition side argument, as the leader of the opposition, I strongly oppose today's motion. We do not regret the use of pembarakan styles measures. In fact, when implemented responsibly, such programs help redirect trouble use toward better paths, instilling discipline, structure, and accountability. Okay, first, restoring order in the broken systems. Okay, let it be realistic. Some students are deeply disengaged from education, involved in gangs, drugs, and violence, or repeated bullying. Schools and parents have often lost control. Pembarakan gives these students structured intervention. It's not about violence, it's about giving routine expectation and consequences to things they often lack at home. In the West Java, some pembarakan programs have been linked to improve attendance, attitude, and focus among students. For curtain high rise cases, this is less resort effort to prevent criminal futures. And the second is discipline builds character and resilience. Military style methods, if supervised and human, help students learn perseverance, teamwork, and time management. Many successful people, including those from disadvantaged backgrounds, credit discipline-based programs for helping them turn their life around. We need to be careful not to be labeled as strict discipline as abusive. Sometimes young people need to be pushed out of their comfort zone to realize their potential. Um, the government says this is inhuman, but they ignore that these programs are often monitored by professionals, with activities including group therapy, leadership session, and physical fitness, not just military drills. It's also unfair to assume these students are victims. Some are repeat offenders who threaten the safety of others. We can just corral them with counseling. Sometimes strong intervention are necessary. In conclusion, pembarakan is not a punishment, it is a reformative tool. When done right, it saves students from worse outcomes. It shows them that society still cares, but also set firm boundaries. We on the opposition do not regret its implementation, we support its reformation, not removal. Okay.
Teredam